Hello everyone, I am Saksham Sharma, founder of Careerkunj and former HR and recruiter of TCS. Friends, we have got some update on TCS NQT results. So basically, we were not having any update so far, so we have not made any video on TCS NQT results. Many students were asking me for very long about this, but since we were not having anything concrete, in the past we have made some videos that result will come on this date or it will come in some time, because that is what we got to know from the TCS team, that it will happen like that. But actually, the later TCS team has told that the interviews are not done. So what is happening is interviews are not completed for all the location. The team that I am into touch with, is has done their interviews, but that is why they were confident that the result will come on the dates that I have told you earlier in my past videos. But then they later told us that since it is not done for all the locations, other locations, and it can take some time, and hence result does not come. And after that, nobody is taking responsibility to comment anything on the result, because it was actually, nobody knows that when will all the interviews will be done, and and then result can come, because it has not happened like that in the past. Usually they try to close the results before a quarter, so that in the quarterly results the TCS leadership can announce it, but it has not happened. And I personally know that some students have given the interviews last week as well. That clearly indicates that the result, how come result can come when interviews are still going on. And till when interviews will go, nobody was also ready to answer that, because again, nobody wants to take the ownership. What TCS team is saying, the result will come in July. So again, everybody wants to take a safer side, so that they have time, so that all the other things, that has to happen before the result announced, can be accommodated by that. But one thing that happened, yesterday, that gives us some indication that result will come, that some student have got the documentation mail. So basically, what is documentation mail? Let me tell you. Whenever TCS announce the result for a particular drive, two things happen. Some students directly get the offer letter mail that they are selected. Some students get the documentation mail. What happens in documentation mail? They ask for all the documents from the student, and student have to share it on the mail, and then they verify the mail, and then they send the offer letter. If something is mismatching, be it the eligibility criteria or some documents related to eligibility criteria or work experience or name mismatch, TCS team verify the documents and then send the offer letter for those students. So basically, it takes some time for the students, who gets the document verification mail, and then their offer letter comes later. 90% of the student who gets this document verification mail actually gets the offer letter after some times. But it happens actually with, the results being out, some students getting the offer letter directly, and some students getting the document verification mail. But since now only document verification mail has come, that means TCS team is trying to start the process of verification earlier, so that whenever the result declaration time comes, it can be out for all the students. So if you have not got the document verification mail, don't worry. Okay, it might be the case that you directly get the offer letter, or it might be the case that your branch or your region is not done with all the interviews, and they have not started the process yet. But this clearly indicates that there is some movement going on at the TCS team, where they are trying to work on the results. Okay, and that clearly indicates that it will come soon. When it will come, nobody can say that confidently, because as I have told you, even TCS is a very big organization, and different regions have different teams, and centrally it is the corporate leadership team which will know what is pending where. So we are in touch with certain regions, and then other regions, God knows what they are doing. So nobody actually can, is able to tell you confidently when the result will come. It is something which is with the TCS leadership team, and they are not accessible so easily. All right, so that is the recent update that we have, and it shows some sign that the result will come soon. I know that you are waiting for very long, and it is very bad to wait just without any update. Some students are also telling that their parents are also behind them, that when it will come, and then so it's completely fair on your part. But again, I am telling you, I think we are very close to the results now. is what we can say. And this is something you can also share with your parents as well. And then once you get the selection mail, trust me, all your pain and all your uh, anxiety and frustration will just go away in one moment. And then yeah, I hope all of you get the selection mail soon. But one more thing is that again, then if your offer letter comes, the joining can take some time. So you have to explain these things to your parents, because it is a very big organization and things happens with time. So that understanding should be made very clear, so that they don't go behind you, just following for the updates. But again, a good indication that result is coming soon, and we hope for the best with that. So whenever we get any concrete update, then only I will make a video. And if you get the offer letter, meanwhile, it can do comment in the comment section, so that other students can know. Thank you so much.